Hey, boy. This one, I guess. You. Another one of those gigantic satyrs. I'm out. Night. Power of Olympus. Extra blessing. Should come in useful. Got a bite. Looks like a gut. Boons for coin. empty. No effect. Time to collect.
I can't believe you got into a fight with my professional associate. You after something, cuz. Just about everybody that I know, they're all at least a little bit afraid of that one and his boat. Yet you think you can take him, huh?
Time to pick up the pace. Back I go. Need to keep looking down those passageways. I'll pay for that. SATA tunnels. Should check this way. No satyrs. Oh, what is this stuff? Olympus, I accept this message. That's something. One satyr sack for one good boy. Lots on offer here.
The prince compels the multi-headed hound to let him pass.
I owe you one, boy. You ready for another go?
It grew distinctly colder just as you arrived. So Demeter has been in contact with you then. That witch. Tell me how much she knows.
What? I don't... Wait, this everlasting winter, it's her doing, isn't it? Why? Don't mortals die when it's cold? Sounds like a lot of extra work for you.
Then you are ignorant. Keep it that way with her, lest you risk everything, you understand. The consequences would be far worse. than a foul stretch of weather. But enough talk now.
Rest in peace.
Darkness. Now.
Get out. Finished.
No holding back.
All right.
Let's see you run from this. What's the matter, boy? You wish to anger me?
Oh, last chance.
You bested me. I'll grant you, Zagreus. Charon, take me home.
Goodbye, Father. In my father's name. Gemstones and a little extra for Charon.
Once more, tenacious Zagreus achieves his lofty goal. And just as every time before, except with some sort of new twist of fate, perhaps, he goes a little distance, then he dies.
Well, that was pretty good, all in all.
Oh, neat. Thanks. It's not so bad that you keep coming back like this, is it? At least for me it isn't.
I'm getting used to it, though I don't think I'd feel particularly welcome anymore if not for you, Hypnos.
Everyone, look who it is.
Persephone, my queen. It has been far too long. Although the passing of the time was very kind, it is an honor to see you again.
Oh, please, Nyx. No formalities between us, right? It's wonderful to see you too, my friend. The days there on the surface, they were very different, but the nights... I was reminded of our times together here.
Good times, I trust.
Good times, most certainly. I try not to remember the others.
We are pleased to have you back. Although it shall be a difficult adjustment for you once again, I fear. For all of us.
Well, having built a little house all by myself up there, I think I'm up for anything. You know what it's like.
I do.
It is my humble duty to oblige my favorite boy with all the treats as I am able to procure.
Knowing the watchdog's never-ending appetite for treats, the prince obliges him.
You've always been there for me, boy.
Tell me something, boy. Zagreus. Why did you do all this? Return the queen. Go to such lengths. At a certain point, you must have learned the way I felt about her. Yet still you persisted. If I were you, I'd not have done me any favors.
I didn't often stop to give it much thought. I just knew I needed to find her. And then as soon as I did, I knew I needed her in my life. In other words, doing you any favors was never a priority, Father. Just ended up that way, I guess.
I see. I appreciate your candor. Nevertheless, I thank you. I do not know how you accomplished what you did, but know that I am grateful for the outcome, even if I fail to act like it much of the time.
You're welcome. Father, I know we can't exactly change the past, but we can try to move forward. Look, I know I'm not even supposed to have this stuff, but everyone likes it. Won't you try it at least? Here, take it either way.
I can dispose of this properly. Speaking of disposal, I've no further need for this here, so rid me of it, why don't you? On your way out.
Father, I don't know what to say. Since Father's not paying us any heed, what say we go with this assignment, contractor?
I shall review this work once the time permits.
Let's do it. You look a bit uncomfortable, Father. Here, why don't you have a seat?
What? What happened to my... another of your foolish pranks.
Here you go. These ought to add a little sparkle each time I revive from the pool of sticks.
Such an ignoble way to step into this house needs no adornment.
Here's the commission. This elegant countenance should look perfect above a roaring inferno in the hall back there.
The climate in this house is perfectly attuned as it is.
Contractor, I have another job. If some big light refracting orb won't fill the lounge with revelry, I don't know what will.
Blood and darkness, what have you done now?
Approved. Now this is just the sort of outlandish purchase that makes me briefly feel slightly better about myself.
I pity those who have depended on our lounge for its formal, understated atmosphere.
Contractor, I have another job. Since this is Father's house, it's only fair the walls be slathered with his sour look.
You dare to thusly mock me, boy?
I think we'll go with this. Wonder how they got Meg to pose with the other two. They look downright civil.
You wish to see the Fury Sisters go to Tartarus?
How about this, contractor? It seems my princely duty to commission this fine portrait of myself.
I ought to have named you Narcissus instead.
Work approved. Nix deserves a place of honor around here. How about right over there on that wall?
Nick surely is unwanting of attention such as that.
Let's go with this one then. A marble bust of some old man seems just the thing to liven this place up.
Exactly whose unwanted countenance is that?
Here you go. Every self-respecting house needs a portrait of a girl from Crete.
Another tastelessly constructed piece.
Here's the fee. A hideous rendition of a grizzled skeleton seems suitable decor.
May it strike fear into these worthless shades.
Contractor, work approved. Oh gods, am I becoming hopelessly obsessed with Theseus?
You'll never be a match for such a champion.
Well, I don't see why not. This thought-provoking piece seems like a decent conversation starter for the hall.
What is that utterly preposterous design?
Let's go with this. I think those pedestals over there are just a bit too modest for my tastes.
I do suppose that gold suits those sufficiently.
New piece of music.
I'm attempting to work here.
This one. Trade you these horrid things. I'm much obliged.
The dead have utterly no use for sustenance, although they try to feast upon it anyway, as though imagining the customs of the mortal life brings them some sense of peace.
I wish I did not know that. Here's the commission. This stately rug should match the lounge decor. I want you to know we all appreciate you, do, sir. Don't work yourself too hard on my account, okay? Mother looks beautiful and right at home.
Got me again, Prince. Sneaking up on me like that.
Well, see you later then.
If that will be all then, Jade.
Within the house's gallery now sits the bust of a distinguished poet, ruggedly handsome in his age, who, although yet to earn his fated fame, shall probably be better known someday.
Never heard of him. I paid for it, I can mess with it.
The frightful countenance of a bleached, bloodless warrior decorates the hall forevermore, eternally in tribute to the savage servants of the house's lord.
I could take him. Oh, don't mind me. Just a quick peek. You shades hang in there.
Next.
Well done.
Speak up. Most certainly denied.
I'm wide awake. A prophecy. Night, protect me. maxed out already. Reach the limit. Maybe this way. Hit the limit. Good to go.
Finally. Wow, now get a load of what you got there, boyo. Wait, really? That's for me? You just pulling my leg.
I'm really giving this to you, mate. Now go enjoy it, will you? Once I've finished pummeling you some more just for the sake of it.
So, pal, my sources tell me that you made it pretty far, which means my usefulness is coming to an end.
Your usefulness? What, you just mean the standing around letting me lay into you with whatever vicious attack sequence I fancy at the time?
Yeah, once you achieve your goal, my contract's up. You won't need me anymore.
But only if I leave for good, isn't that right? So if I stuck around, you'd stay here too?
Probably, but wait, you're really gonna stay?
Sure looks that way.
Huzzah!
That's a new one. Ready, Exegriff?
That one, huh? Finally! Wow, now get a load of what you got there, boy.
I'm really giving this to you, mate. Now go enjoy it, will you? Once I've
So, pal? My sources tell me that you made it pretty far.
Your usefulness, what? You just mean the standing around letting me lay into you with whatever vicious attack sequence I fancy at the time?
Yeah, once you achieve your goal, my contract's up. You won't need me anymore.
But only if I leave for good, isn't that right? So if I stuck around, you'd stay here too?
Probably, but wait, you're really gonna stay?
Sure looks that way.
Huzzah!
That's a new one. Ready, Exegriff?
You got a license for that thing?
It's some sort of ridiculous challenge, huh?
It's an amazing process, boyo.
Where's our court musician? Let's do it. I think we can spruce up the centerpiece of the Great Hall just a bit.
This is my blasted hall rather than yours.
Contractor, I have another job. I would like only the brightest burning, most ornate fireplace available, thanks.
There is sufficient warmth already in that hall.
Let's do it. Was thinking it'd be good to change those columns up a bit.
Those columns are for function, not for show.
Well, I don't see why not. I think those columns still could use some sprucing up.
The columns were just fine the way they were.
Work approved. Anything to liven things up even the slightest bit around here.
Who requested that?
Here's the fee. What is it about fountains that makes everything feel a little fancier?
What good shall that do all the way down there?
Let's go with this. I've not seen the famous Heracles about, and so let's have a marble effigy of him instead.
Daedalus ought stick to chamber work.
Here you go. This piece has the power to embarrass several members of this house all in one swoop.
I much prefer the walls to remain bare.
Contractor, work approved. Well, maybe I can use this to avoid Father's withering gaze and unwanted feedback.
You think you can avoid me through there, boy?
How about this, Contractor? These adorable little creatures forced to live in a cage ought to lighten the mood.
Those bats are for reconnaissance, not for your mood.
Let's go with this one, then. Always wanted my own entertainment table, and I can finally afford one, I suppose.
Keep entertaining yourself, boy.
Here's the commission. By my decree, this house is not a house without this rug. I think we'll go with this. A nice floral arrangement ought to lighten up the mood a little bit.
You are too kind.
You would associate my house with flowers, boy.
Approved. These decorative laurels ought to give us an appreciable touch of dignity, no doubt.
You would squander your earnings on that.
Prices are a little steep there, I must say. Appreciate your patience. Let's have a bat's eye view. Not as comfy as it looks. Achilles making the rounds. New piece there.
Keep it down, I say. Come, shades I don't have all day. Or night.
Among the countless splendid gemstones hidden underneath the earth, a great many are used to decorate the House of Hades, god of the dead, god of riches.
I guess there are a lot of gemstones here.
And next.
Greetings, costly artwork.
The perfect chiseled physicality of one of Greece's greatest ever heroes now adorns the house's gallery, reminding most onlookers of many ways in which they failed to compare.
He sure looks tall.
No. Denied. Next. Explain. What else?
Some new decor.
An object intricately carven solely for the purposes of recreation now resides within the pleasure-seeking prince's chambers, although his lack for an opponent limits its appeal.
Face me yourself, old man. Wait, this requires a second player, doesn't it? some new decor.
An object intricately carven solely for the purposes of recreation now resides within the pleasure-seeking prince's chamber.
Face me yourself, old man. Wait, this requires a second player, doesn't it? Here's the fee. Always hoped we'd have a fountain here precisely in that location.
What are we supposed to do with that?
The gemstone-bearing prince commissioned such a finely crafted fountain for the house, and all the shades who witnessed it still think of him quite fondly ever since.
Ever since, it's not been that long.
The garden of Persephone the Queen, off limits to the prince throughout his life, now is laid bare to him at last in all its splendor.
Not like Mother's cottage, but not bad. You're free, Bats.
Certainly not. Denied.
Let's do it. Let's set some decadent old tombs right smack in the middle of the hall back there.
The dead need not be coddled with such things.
Here's the commission. Can't have too many undead flower petals around here. Contractor, I have another job. They say that only Heracles himself can lift these things. I'll take them then.
You think you have the necessary strength?
Let's go with this one then. Should help make my messy chambers even messier.
What is that even supposed to be?
How about this, contractor? This one's for all the solitary shades hanging around forever in the lounge.
Now I suppose no work shall ever be complete.
Here you go. The comfort and the safety hazard of a roaring fire seems the perfect touch for our fine lounge, I say.
What are we supposed to do with that?
Approved. At least somebody will enjoy it around here, even if it's just a painted skeleton.
Would that you were a painted skeleton yourself.
Let's go with this. Who am I to stop the shades there in the lounge from cooking up whatever it is they're making?
I don't recall approving that expense.
Well, I don't see why not. I think the lounge will be better off with these tables here.
There were no complaints on record of the prior tables.
Contractor, work approved. House contractor, I have a new job for you.
Anything else?
Work approved. It can't be eaten, as I understand, but it can be displayed for all to see.
I see you're cultivating quite the mess.
Let's go with this one then. Think this is going to be a better look for the lounge seating.
Green is perhaps last among the list of colors I would have selected.
Here's the fee. Perhaps the mystery of whether it's day or night around here will finally be solved.
A sundial at last. Indeed.
Work approved. A painting of the finest spot in all the underworld seems suitable to have in here.
Why settle for a painting when you could just go get yourself killed there now?
How about this, contractor? This artful piece of terrifying asphodel should add some atmosphere.
What are you doing to my hall up there?
Let's go with this. I'd like to see the depths of Tartarus adorn those walls back there.
Why don't you go see Tartarus firsthand?
Contractor, I have another job. Oh, we absolutely need to get this rug. Right over there.
Meddling with rugs again, are we?
Here you go. If there's a finer rug to set back there, I'll likely end up getting it as well. Well, I don't see why not. A fine hallway requires a fine rug, I always say. I say it sometimes.
Oh, leave the blasted rugs alone for once.
Let's go ahead with this again. Let's do it. Cerberus was never keen on playing ball, but on the other hand, who doesn't like a ball?
What do you think the dog shall do with that?
Approved. Maybe this knitted effigy of some sort of surface creature will keep Cerberus occupied.
Cerberus has much better things to do than play with toys.
Here's the commission. Let's get some undead flower petals over there post-haste. I think we'll go with this. Nothing like a mosaic depicting my archenemy in the Bull of Minos to spur me on.
Do give the champion of Elysium my best regards when next you're slain by him.
Contractor, work approved. Perhaps my chambers will look even better with these blades ominously displayed on either side.
Those blades don't even work. No wonder you prefer them so.
Here's the commission. A bit more mood lighting in the main hall is certainly in order, isn't it?
The light of Ixion is bright enough.
Here's the fee. These undead flower petals are to add an extra touch of elegance, I think.
What are you doing to my central hall?
Work approved. The hall to father ought to look more sinister, I think.
A fair enough adjustment, I should say.
Let's try this on for size instead, okay?
Do you believe this, Cerberus?
Let's do it. I won't be needing these, but anyone emerging from the pool of sticks might like them, I suppose.
That's not of use to anyone.
Let's go with this. This should instill a sense of fear in anyone approaching my bedchambers.
What you do with your wretched bedchambers is your business alone.
Well, I don't see why not. For Cerberus, only the greatest bed will do.
Don't you disturb the dog, you hear me, boy?
How about this, contractor? This seems a suitably fine resting pad for Cerberus.
The dog is perfectly content such as it is.
I swear, who would purchase laurels when they could earn them in sporting competition?
Only those with pure contempt for honest victory.
Contractor, I have another job. Let's try this color on for size instead. Contractor, work approved. Let's change the colors up back there again. I think we'll go with this. Paid in full up front. Let's see what we get.
A decadent acquisition.
Here you go. A fine display of dead meat seems very much in theme, I have to say.
You ought to be displayed with all the rest.
Approved. Oh yes, more comfortable seating I shall never use.
I'd better not catch anybody sitting down on that.
Let's go with this one then. Cerberus won't touch these things, although some shades seem to enjoy them fine. Here's the commission. Let's lighten things up a little around here. Here you go. A serviceable rug for a serviceable lounge.
What have you done to my floor surfaces?
Let's do it. The lounge's regulars might like this rug, I guess.
You could make better use of your limitless time.
How about this, contractor? I think this rug's really going to tie the whole room together.
Are you quite finished alternating rugs?
I think I want to change things up again right over here. What's new?
The light provided by the flames of deepest hell enhances the lounging area with a soft glow, and their warmth soothes the few living denizens there.
It's really quite cozy.
Having invested heavily into the cooking area within the House of Hades, the empty-stomached Zagreus can nonetheless find nothing fit to eat.
It's all right. Wasn't hungry anyway.
And next?
Time seems to stand quite still within the eternal realm of the dead, evidenced even by the means of measuring its passage.
Looks like it's 7:48. It's 7:48. just what I always wanted. These are
A massive set of weights, positioned carefully in line of sight of any visitors, shall doubtless make them think the prince is stronger and in better shape than in reality.
I get lots of exercise, okay? They are completely stuck. I don't have time for leisurely activities like this.
The shattered weapons of the siege of Ilion are now reduced to window dressings in the prince's ever-cluttered lair.
Bronze weapons. Made crudely, but they had the right idea. Hello, Fountain. What's the latest? Hey boy, I hope all the construction and renovation around here hasn't been too inconvenient for you lately. But hey, the lounge is just about ready for you to utterly destroy again.
Prince Zagreus implants in the impressionable, vicious watchdog of the underworld a new appetite for more destruction, to be sated in another age.
Let's enjoy it while it lasts. I mean, old father's nice to you at least, isn't he, boy? Poke. Hello.
Sock it to me, boyo.